Here we go. Here we go. A quick review. In case you don't know who I am Marquez Speaks. The real voice, the voice of the streets. CEO me, Big Boss Entertainment. Make sure you follow me. I'm over 217,000, getting close to 218,000. We are growing every day. If you can't get this live, don't feel bad. I'll put it on a reel so you can see all the information, everything I give you day in, day out. This is what I do. I hustle hard and I work hard. I hustle hard and I work even harder. That's what I do. Now, let's make sure we get started. The Supreme Court rolls back TPS for migrants. Supreme Court don't want migrants. And let me say it again. The Supreme Court rolls back TPS for migrants. Basically means you're in Mexico, they want you out. And the Dow Jones is loving it. Supreme Court rolls back TPS for migrants, the Dow Jones goes crazy. Anytime Supreme Court don't want migrants here, boom. U.S. can turn away asylum seekers. U.S. can turn away asylum seekers. So if you seeking asylum in the U.S., you in trouble now. The U.S. don't gotta take you no more. That's the big news. Let me say it again. Supreme Court rule, the U.S. can turn away asylum seekers. So if you seeking asylum, especially from Mexico, you can't come over here no more. That's the breaking news. U.S. can turn down asylum seekers. What's this country coming to? Oh, we still a country? Oh, we still doing things? That said it could impact more than 1 million people. That means you seeking asylum, they're going to tell you get the AC do real out. Don't come back here no more. Go on now, go on. That's what they're going to tell you. Trump administration just won again. Trump got exactly what he wanted. I keep telling y'all this Trump administration is winning too much. He's winning more than he's losing. Trump is winning more than he is losing. Let me say that again. Donald Trump is winning more than he is losing. The Supreme Court said TPS ruling could impact more than 1 million people. The U.S. can deny asylum seekers. So if you're seeking asylum, U.S. said you can't come to this country. Whole lot of black and brown people won't be in this country no more. Let me say it again. A whole lot of black and brown people won't be coming to this country anymore because of what the Supreme Court did. And they just did it. So let me say it again. If you are black and brown, you seeking asylum, you won't get it here no more. It's over. Gone. Boom. Out of here. Don't want to see you no more. And you still think your vote don't matter. You still think after just hearing that your vote don't matter? Your vote matters, y'all. Your vote matters. I'm going to say it again. Your vote matters. So what happens when you don't vote blue? Now the Supreme Court saying, we don't want y'all no more. Oh, you can't come here no more. It ain't no promised land. It ain't the land of milk, freedom, statue, opportunity, love, life. That ain't that no more. There ain't no freedom over here no more. You ain't freedom. We don't want you over here in the United States of America. And a lot of black people are going to be happy with that. Let me say it again. A lot of black people are going to be happy with this. A lot of black people are going to be happy with it. I don't care what you say. They don't want them over here anyway. So you from Mexico or Guatemala or Brazil or Venezuela and you look the wrong color, don't worry. We ain't going to let you in the country. That's what Donald J. Trump just said. That's what the Supreme Court has just said. That is what America is ruling. They do not want you here. They do not want you in this country. They're trying to get rid of black and brown people. And you can't do anything because the Supreme Court said that is the law of the land. And that's what happens when you don't pack the Supreme Court with a fair and balanced Supreme Court. Don't know how you feel about that, but that is massive right there. Could affect more than 1 million people. That means when you come here and say, I'm a black man, I'm a Mexican, I seek asylum, the U.S. can say, get the hell out of here. Go on back home. We don't want you in our property. We don't want you in our land. You are not made here. You are not with us, for us, or by us. That's exactly what the Supreme Court just said. It's breaking news right there. That's breaking news. That's big news right there. That's going to affect a whole lot of people. A whole lot of families. A whole lot of children. You chill, you idiot. A whole lot of people going to be affected. A whole lot of families. A whole lot of children. Whole lot of children gonna be affected by that right there. The morning concern. So, and again, a lot of black people are gonna be happy with that probably. Like the U.S. said you can't seek asylum no more. You can't seek asylum, Supreme Court said, if they don't want it. I'm never amazed about what the Supreme Court does. I'm amazed at the reactions of people. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, vote blue. I don't know how many times I got to tell you and keep telling you, if you want anything to change, if you want to make things different, you better vote blue. Because now we're going to see less black and brown people in here. Now, if you are from Greenland or Scotland or are white South African seeking asylum, you're going to get it. Let me say that again. If you are South African, white, from Nova Scotia, from Scotland, from France, from Greenland, and you're white seeking asylum, that's going to be different. They're going to let you in this country. They're going to let you in this country. Y'all better be careful when y'all be traveling to these different countries now. Y'all better be careful, because I'm telling you, some people going to get mad at you. When they hear this, some people going to be mad. Y'all be careful when y'all be traveling to these countries. Make sure y'all careful when you travel to these countries. I'm telling you right now. Y'all better be careful traveling to some of these countries, okay? So they getting rid of a lot of asylum. I'm seeking political asylum or refugees. No, not in the U.S. no more. Well, what color are you? I'm white. Oh, you can come. I'm black. No, you can't come in. You can't come in here. Supreme Court just said it. I'll release a video on it about 11:30. I'll release a video because this is breaking news. But a lot of black people going to say, oh, we like this. It's going to be less Mexicans come and take our jobs. Okay. Picking fruits and vegetables and stuff you don't like. It's going to affect over 1 million people, and it's probably going to affect another 2 or 3 million of their family members. I mean, this is breaking news. Supreme Court ain't playing. They're trying to make Donald Trump happy and the Republicans, and they did it. So if you are a Democrat and you believe of home of the free, home of the brave, life, liberty, opportunity, chance to change your life, you better go vote Democrat. You better vote Democrat, because I'm telling you, these Republicans are not playing, fam. These Republicans ain't playing. They coming up with rules after rules and determinations and everything. And this is a whopper chopper. This is a whopper chopper, y'all. Okay? This is a whopper chopper. What they just did, Supreme Court. 6-3 Republicans. Whopper choppers, man. I'm telling you, these people are not playing. Well, speech, it don't affect me. It's going to affect you. Every Supreme Court decision affects you, either negatively or positively. And this will affect you. And it will affect a whole lot of black people. So that's what get me. Black people act like y'all don't care, but it affects you. It affects your money. It affects your wallets. It affects your pocketbooks. And just remember, just because there's less black and brown people coming, don't mean there ain't less white people coming. So you still ain't going to get those jobs. Y'all got to understand what's going on. You got to read between the tea leaves. You got to see what's popping. So why did the Supreme Court do that? Why do they say in this country we've always accepted asylum? Why are they stopping that? But let me tell you, because they don't want a certain color coming in. That's why the Great American Fair right now, it's in D.C. and ain't nobody performing. It's a lot going on, y'all. I'm never amazed about what happens anymore. I'm never amazed about this. I only report it. I'm not amazed. But I do look at it and be like, ooh, wait, what's going on now? And then I look and see, okay, this is what's going on now. This is what we got going on. And why we got it going on. Because there's an attempt to stop poor people from advancing in this country. There's an attempt to stop minorities from advancing in this country. And how do you stop them? You take away all their rights and their privileges. That's what you do. You take away their rights and their privileges. And then they are in a very, very bad situation. And that is what the Trump administration is doing. Now, you got to give bravo, hats off to him. I mean, Trump wins more than he's losing. Except for Obama. When it comes to Obama, he loses all the time. But besides that, Trump is winning more than he's losing. I mean, what about the Supreme Court, who is supposed to be neutral, will say no more asylum seekers in the United States if we don't want you? Let me know right now. Once again, Becky, you sound like you're an idiot. You don't, Becky, I forgot. You don't, Becky, you probably ain't got no, probably don't even vote, Becky. Becky probably don't even vote. Becky Smith. She don't understand politics. She don't understand nothing. She's a MAGA. I told you, MAGAs are gonna be happy, and some black people are gonna be happy. But you shouldn't be happy about this. You should be sad because it's gonna affect you and I. The reactions won't be good. Again, the Supreme Court says the United States can deny asylum seekers if they want to. They're basically saying if you're black and brown, we can deny you entry to the United States of America. If you white, it's right. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. If it's right, if you white, it's right. But if you're black, we don't want none of that. That's basically what they just said. I just broke it down to you. So keep on thinking you ain't got to vote. Yeah. Keep on thinking your vote don't matter. Keep on thinking there's nothing you can do. As long as you think that, we'll get worse and worse and worse. And the wealthy and Caucasians will continue to make money. And the melanated, the black and brown people will get absolutely, positively, 100% nothing. I can't be more clear. How much more evidence do you need? Okay, Becky Smith, you're a Trump supporter. What you just said was racist. You're a Trump supporter, Becky Smith. That's why you won't come up here, because you trash. Becky Smith is trash. But how much more evidence do you need, y'all? How much more evidence do you need that they don't want black and brown people progressing in this country? They don't care. They don't care. Y'all are not getting it. They're showing you dead in your face. Oh, we're gonna get Supreme Court to do this right here. The Supreme Court set up all of them multi-millionaires, so they'll do whatever Donald Trump and the billionaires want them to do. That's what is happening. Let's just shut it up like this. Y'all don't see what's happening. You can't see it in your very eyes, white people, black people. They're controlling you. They're gonna control everything that you do, and they're gonna make sure when you get out of line, just like social media, you make too much money. Nope, we're gonna stop it and make you do something else. Yep, that's what it is. All right. Modern day. Once again, Becky Smith, shut up. If you ain't gonna come up here, I don't believe anything you say. You're a troll. And Becky Smith, you are a MAGA, and you probably don't even vote. Becky Smith, you probably have been incarcerated. So be quiet. Shut up. I don't want to hear from you, Becky Smith. She can't do it. Oh, she declined. Becky Smith, you're trash. My job is not to give you solutions. My job is to tell you to vote so solutions can be made. That's my job. My job is to tell you to vote. My job is to tell you, look at everything that's going on. All right, this is crazy. Go vote. And then if you don't vote, it's on you. Okay, that's what happens. Right now, your vote ain't counting because you ain't voting. Ain't enough people voting for your vote to count, especially black people. That's what happened. So the Supreme Court come in and say, we'll take everything. Remember what Donald Trump said? He wants that SAVE Act to pass. Trump wants that SAVE Act to pass badly. Oh, you ain't first of all, Becky Smith, it ain't arguing. You ain't working no 10-hour shift. You ain't got no job. You hurting Becky Smith. You ain't working no 10 hours. You ain't working no 10 hours, Becky Smith. You ain't Becky ain't got no job. Becky's a little housewife who don't even pay taxes. Listen, Becky, we know you don't pay no taxes. Let me say this again. Let me say this again so Becky in the back can hear. Let me say it again. They are controlling the narrative on everything, okay? Becky, for you to have an easy job, you got to have a job. Becky, you don't have a job. You're a troll. You're a MAGA. Y'all MAGAs are losing jobs at super speed, okay? 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 Becky, you talking too much. You muted. You trash. Becky's trash on my show. So again, the only solution anybody's going to listen to or understand is to go out and vote. I just gave you a solution. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. Or asylum is just going to be the start. They're not going to let any black and brown people come over here from anywhere at any time at any place. That's next on the agenda. Get ready for that too, y'all. I can't make this up. I can only tell you exactly what is going on. So hope y'all getting ready for that as well. Sad times in the U.S., but nobody's going to do anything. It'll get worse. Let me say it again. If nobody's going to do anything, it will get 100% worse because the U.S. Supreme Court just put their foot down. and said, we don't want black and brown people in our country anymore. We don't want them living off us or feeding off us. And everybody like Becky and a lot of black people are happy with this trash. I can only tell you what's happening. They are happy with the trash that is going on. To me, it's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. But because black people don't vote and they voted the wrong way, because a lot of Republicans and MAGAs, Democrats and white people voted the wrong way, this is what we get. The super anarchy. The super anarchy. This is what we get, y'all. This is what you get. And more is about to come. So I hope y'all ready. I hope you're ready for more of this insanity to continue. Hope you're ready for the insanity to continue. Because it's not going to stop. Because not enough of you care to vote the right way. Not enough of you care to vote the right way. And I only tell you the facts. I'm not giving you opinions. I'm giving you realism. I'm giving you what's happening in America. I'm giving you why you should vote, even though you don't vote. Why you should vote Democrat all the way down the ballot for the midterms. If you ever want this to change, this is what you're going to have to do. If not, you're going to continue to see the Supreme Court give rulings that you don't like, that affect the economy, that affect your health, that affect your money. That's all facts. You can look it up at the last 10 Supreme Court rulings. They are hurting the black man, the black woman, the minority, the poor, the middle class. They are crushing it all for people who need the money. That's what's going. They vote for the man because he's white, and they believe he's white. He's white, and they believe he's right. That's why they vote for him. They are blind. He said he liked Republicans, especially MAGAs, because they are uneducated. That's what he said. I didn't say it. That's what he said, okay? That's what he said. So get used to it, America. Get used to it, crazy. Because Donald J. Trump is going to make sure it goes nowhere. Nowhere at all. And if you got loved ones seeking asylum in another country, you better make sure they ain't black or brown, or they won't be over here at all. That's real talk for some real people on a real lie that I had to say. That's all. I'm Marquez Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of Me, Big Boss Entertainment. I will do a video on this and let it out, okay? I will do a video and let it out, but this is racism and it's fine. Please follow me. I'm over 217,000 followers. I'm about to be at 218,000. We're growing every day in less than a year. I drop at least 20 videos a day to let you know what's going on. This is crazy, but this is life. I'm Marquez Speaks. I'm out. Your boy be back later. Get ready for more craziness.